What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the #1 hotspot for Xbox. I'm Detroit's Reaper and we're back with another video. And today we're talking about party chat. You know, the thing that started with the Xbox 360 that's now transferred over to the Xbox One. The thing that you grab a bunch of friends, up to 8 friends, and you know, you can all talk to each other in a game, or you can talk to people in a game or whatever. This feature was one of the big features for the Xbox 360 back in the day, and it even now is becoming a regular on a console or on online networks. So basically every console needs to have this now. It's a feature that is a must-have for future generations. But we're talking about how the Xbox One is trying to advance that party chat system. And a couple things that we are hearing now is that soon the Xbox One and the Xbox 360 will be able to party chat together. This is news because, you know, they just implemented the backwards compatibility. They just implemented the messenger and the voice messages where you can actually text or message a friend on the 360. You can talk to them through voice messages now. And now they're stepping it up again with backwards compatibility. As I said in my other video, you can play online games on your Xbox One with people on your Xbox 360. So the next logical step for that is party chat capabilities, because obviously when I'm playing a backwards compatible game with a friend, I don't want to not be able to talk to them. So it makes sense that this is coming out sooner than later. I assume it will be out the same day as backwards compatibility. It just makes no sense for it to be later than that, and this is a really good move. It's a very good feature. I'm not sure if the PlayStation 4 can do this with the PlayStation 3. If it can, that is an awesome feature for them as well. I'm really glad that they're working to make the Xbox One a better platform and a way for us to play with even people who haven't or even don't want to turn into get an Xbox One. But that's just that part of the news. You guys let me know in the comments if you'll be using that, how you if you like it or whatever. Just let me know in the comments below. And second piece of news is that the rare newest IP, Sea of Thieves, may be a free-to-play game, a massively multiplayer free-to-play game at that. So basically, Rare has come out and they've released like a job application, or their openings for jobs, and what it seems is they're looking for people who are good with MMO type of games and things like that, and free-to-play games. So a lot of people are just basically assuming that the game may be a free-to-play, which to me is a great move. Because Sea of Thieves, everyone knew it was going to be a multiplayer game. It's a multiplayer focused game where you play as a pirate and you can get crews and sail the seas and fight each other and everything. So it makes sense for this to be a massively multiplayer game. You're going to be able to cross-play with PC players and Xbox One players. So it's another thing that makes it make sense as a massive game, because a lot of people will be on it. And how do you get people to play a game that they've never played before or experienced, or if they don't trust the studio behind it anymore? What you do is you give that game out for free. The same way that Fable Legends is a free-to-play game now. A lot of people weren't going to get that game at all because it wasn't a real Fable game, but because it's a free-to-play game, now you have the option to just download it. You can try it out. If you like it, you can continue to play it. If you don't, you don't have to continue to play it. But if you do like the game, you can support it with buying characters or skins or whatever they're going to be giving away on Fable Legends. But with the Pirates game, it's going to be a lot better because there's going to be continuous missions. It's going to kind of be like how Warframe would be. If you've ever played that on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, then you know what I mean. it's like it's a continuation. It's a big game. You can join with friends and do all these things together. But I feel like it's going to be better than Warframe. But you know, that's good. That's yet to be seen. We have to see more of the game before we can make that decision. But you know, being able to cross-play, that's going to have a lot of other players on there that you can join and match up with. A lot of people, like a lot of my friends, would never touch this game, but because it's a free-to-play game, they'll probably play it now, and then I'll have people to play with, and we can all play together. And because it's free, it won't hurt us, and it wouldn't matter what time frame. A lot of free-to-play games, you know, if a game that isn't that popular, or it's like in the middle of popularity, and it comes out around the same time as games like, you know, Halo, Gears, Uncharted, you know, Infamous, God of War, you know, things like that, it's going to get overlooked. It's not going to get picked up. Then people are going to end up buying it maybe later on when it's cheaper, and they're going to buy it used. So Xbox won't even get a dime from that, you know. So it makes sense to keep coming out with these free-to-play games, and I'm glad that Microsoft is actually focusing a little bit of their time into free-to-play games, because having free-to-play exclusive games is a pretty big deal for some people. I mean, like one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 3 was DC Universe. That game I could not play on the Xbox platform, and I only could play it on, you know, on the PlayStation 3, or I'm assuming on the PC as well. But on the PS3, I liked the game. It was a lot of fun. I got to build my own character because I love being the superheroes. I love that type of stuff. So I was able to make my own character. You know, I even spent money in this game because they had a lot of things you could spend money on. And I ended up spending money on different powers, different equipment, you know, things like that. You know, so it makes sense. You can make money off of free-to-play games if you do it right. That's the only problem that we have yet to know, is if Microsoft will actually do this correctly. I'm really hoping so, because this is really Rare's last chance for me, in my opinion. It's like their big comeback game. They have to deliver something amazing. But that's really all the news I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think of both of these topics, and keep killing the game.